Eugene's streets have come a long way in the past 10 years. Another busy road repair season is winding down, and all over town motorists, cyclists, and walkers are enjoying the safety and comfort of newly paved streets, well-marked bike lanes, and improved pedestrian crossings. It wasn't always like this. In 2002, the city asked residents to take a closer look at a road repair crisis that was spiraling out of control, with a repair backlog that was projected to reach $250 million by 2012. That same year, the city published a top 10 list of streets urgently in need of repair, but with no money to pay the repairs, it was essentially a wish list. The community responded. In 2003, Eugene adopted a local gas tax. At 5 cents a gallon, the local fuel tax brings in about $3 million, all of it dedicated to fixing city streets. Work began immediately. 7 projects were completed in 2003, and Eugene's pavement preservation program was off and running. The number of projects grew each year. In 2006, the city was able to fix 11 major streets and resume an annual program to slurry seal residential streets. But even with the infusion of local gas tax funds, the backlog of needed street repairs continued to grow. More help was needed. Once again, the community responded. In 2008, local voters overwhelmingly approved a $36 million bond measure to fix streets. The bond measure was very specific. It listed 32 projects that had to be completed within 5 years. Bond-funded projects began in 2009, just as the Great Recession hit. Bids came in lower than expected as road contractors competed for scarce work. In 2010, the city completed 22 major street and bike path repair projects, and more than a dozen neighborhood streets got slurry seal treatments. Thanks to low bids and innovative cost-saving repair techniques such as in-place road recycling, Public Works engineers were able to complete the 32 streets promised in the bond measure and add more than 20 additional streets to that list. In 2012, local voters strongly supported continuing the bond measure for another 5 years. A new list of 76 street repair projects was drawn up, and a provision was added to make $500,000 a year available specifically for projects that benefit cyclists and pedestrians.
2013 was a really busy year for the pavement preservation program. With 15 major projects, we had to start in April as well as work on some weekends in order to get all the work done. Some of the major projects this year include a big section of 18th Avenue, more than a mile of 5th Avenue, 2 projects on Coburg Road. In the downtown area, we did 10th Avenue, Broadway, and Olive Street. We've also done 4 blocks of Willamette Street and 2 sections of bike path. We've used quite a bit of concrete this year in addition to traditional asphalt pavement. While concrete is a bit more expensive up front and requires more construction time, it's able to withstand heavy bus and truck traffic and reduces long-term maintenance costs.
As a member of the Citizen Street Repair Review Panel, I've been very impressed with what the city's been able to accomplish with the bond measure money. Not only did they fix more streets than the voters were promised, but they also managed to develop some techniques that both saved money and protected the environment and reduced energy consumption in the projects. And by coordinating with planning, they also even incorporated some needed bicycle and pedestrian improvements into the streets as they were fixed. So I think Eugene has really gotten its money's worth.
The City of Eugene has been a leader in switching to warm mix asphalt, which saves energy in its production as well as gives off fewer gases during construction. We've also been leading the way in place road recycling. It uses less virgin aggregate material. It also reduces the costs and construction time. 2014 is shaping up to be another active road repair season. The new bond funds are allowing us to slowly shift our repair focus to some of our less busy streets, so don't be surprised to find us fixing streets in your neighborhood. With all of this construction activity, we try really hard to provide information so people can plan ahead to avoid detours and delays. We offer detailed weekly road reports at keepusmoving.info, and you can follow us on Twitter.
Since 2002, Eugene has invested more than $65 million in its pavement preservation program. And remember that list of 10 streets needing repair? Every one of those streets has been fixed.